I'm talking to Mr. Jimmy Ross, who started the group The Jaggerz right here in Pittsburgh. I want to thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much for taking time out of your, I know your busy schedule, to talk to us and all the listeners all over the United States and actually all over the world. Thank you, Jimmy.
Hi, Peppy. It's nice talking to you, man.
Thank you so much. So, Jimmy, let's go back to when you started the Jaggerz. Talk a little bit about when you started it. Who were some of your influences, and just go from there.
Well, we started the band in 65,
okay,
I believe, and we were primarily an R&B band. So the Temptations, Four Tops, Stylistics, any group like that we just loved, and we kind of got our way of singing from those guys,
right?
And, we still have an R&B influence right now in a lot of the things that we do on stage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great. Yeah, no, I've been to two of your concerts already. One at the Palace Theater about a month ago, and then just most recent, the Heartwood Acres. What a beautiful venue out there, and just love that out there.
Yeah, Heartwood Acres. That was close to Pittsburgh,
right?
And we just did a show the other night there. Right.
And we were there, Becky and I, and a lot of my friends. And boy, you guys still sound great. So. What was so in 65 you started it. Did you have any, how do I want to say this, hits then, or were the first ones The Rapper and Gotta Find My Way Back Home, and how did those come about?
Actually, the writers to Gotta Find My Way Back Home were from right in my hometown here of Aliquippa, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
And they're Mervyn and Melvin Steels. They also wrote Could It Be I'm Falling in Love for the Spinners.
Right.
Wrote Gotta Find My Way Back Home for us. So we had a contract with Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff in Philadelphia.
Sure.
And for the song, that was actually our second single on the Gamble label, and it just went from there. We played the club area around Pittsburgh 6-7 nights a week, and there's a place called Geneva on the Lake, Ohio.
Yeah.
A few clubs up there. And actually, we're going back there again for one night, July 2nd of this year.
Yes.
But we were up there for the whole summer. And believe it or not, one of the groups that we auditioned with 4 different groups to get that job up there. This was 1966.
Right.
So we went up there and auditioned, and one of the groups were the OJs.
I'll be darned.
We got the job for the whole summer. How about that?
That is amazing. Wow. Well, I could see why. I mean, I've started listening to you, and again, my favorites, I shouldn't say that. They're all my favorites, Jimmy, but one that's near and dear to me, my heart, is Gotta Find My Way Back Home. And many of the listeners and my friends out there, I just told you the story of being in Arizona for 47 years, but you know how a certain song will stick in your heart, and that is one of them, the words. And I'm going to be playing that one today also. So, and The Rapper. Boy, everybody knows The Rapper. Was that a national hit, so to speak?
Yes, it was. It went to number 2 in Billboard.
Wow.
And number 1 on the record world charts in 1970. So it sold about 2.5 million records.
My God.
One of the guys in the group wrote the song, Donnie Iris.
Oh, yes. I didn't realize that. But I don't know Donnie Iris. I know of him, and I didn't know he wrote that one. Okay.
Yeah, he did, yes. So that was on our second album, The Rapper, and I know it's still getting played all over the world.
Yes, it is. Now, you have a new CD out, and I did pick up a copy. What is, I don't want to ask this, I know they're all favorite songs, but do you have a favorite on there that you, again, that means a whole lot to you or something meaningful to you by any chance?
Yeah, Peppy, there's a song on there called Statue of a Fool.
Yes.
Last 24 years, I've been wanting to do that song, and I finally got around to recording it. It was originally done by David Ruffin from The Temptations. He was one of my favorites, still is one of my favorite singers. But it's been done by many people, but I kind of put my own flair to it, and that's on the the new CD that I have out right now.
Okay. Hang on the line. Let's take a listen to that, and then we'll come right back, Jimmy. Hang on.
Okay.
Somewhere there should be for all the world to see the statue of a fool made of stone, an image of a man who let love slip through his hands and let him stand there all alone. So build a statue, oh, build it high, so the world can see, and inscribe the world's greatest fool and name it after me. And there on his face a gold tear should be placed to honor every tear he shed, and I think it would show and everyone would know concealed inside is a broken heart. So build a statue, oh, build it high, so that all can see, and inscribe the world's greatest fool and name it after me.
Yeah, Jimmy, what a beautiful song that is, Statue of a Fool. I absolutely loved that. So,
Man, I really like that.
yeah, absolutely. So, Jimmy, where can they get the new CD that you have out?
They would have to send $21.50. That includes tax and hand to P.O. Box 1311, Aliquippa. That's ALIQUIPPA, Pennsylvania 15001.
Okay. And what I'll do also, Jimmy, is I will keep announcing that on there so everyone is able to get that info and they have to pick up this. This is just a beautiful CD. I know I bought a couple of them. I'm going to give them to some of my friends and stuff like that. So great.
Hey, Peppy, I forgot to mention, they make the check out to, or the money order to the Best of Jimmy Ross.
The Best of Jimmy Ross. Okay.
That's
all right. Yeah. Like I said, Jimmy, I will make up a little thing like that and basically keep announcing that where they can get it from. So we were just talking a little bit about Joe Rock, the manager of the Skyliners, and you were telling me he was your manager also at one time.
Yes, he was back in the 70s, and he was responsible for us getting the record deal that produced our second album, which and the rapper was on that album.
I'll be darned. Yeah, very well known here, I'm sure, in Pittsburgh, Joe Rock.
Yeah.
With that. Yeah.
Actually, he's the one that wrote, he co-wrote Since I Don't Have You with Jimmy Beaumont from the Skyliners.
Yeah, I did hear that. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So, again, any of the, so many great Pittsburgh groups here. Were there some that you liked and you listened to? Did you listen to the Skyliners? Was that one of your favorites?
Yeah. When I got out of high school, I listened to the Skyliners all the time. And then, it was really strange. I mean, I thought Beaumont, and he was one of the greatest lead singers of all time in group history, I believe. And I ended up joining them in 76.
Okay. 76. So you sang with the Skyliners.
Yeah. And I was with them for 5 or 6 years. And I was in heaven. It was great.
I would imagine.
Great singer and a great friend.
And again, was that with Janet Vogel or after Janet Vogel?
That was with Janet. She was there for 3 years. Then she passed away.
Right.
We ended up getting another girl singer. But Janet was. She was terrific and a very nice person. That's what I heard.
Yeah. I never, right. What a shame there. So, all right. Well, Jimmy, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I want to thank you so very much for taking time out to talk to us. And I am going to play Gotta Find My Way Back Home. That is a meaningful song to me and a few others. I love the duet. I'm on the outside looking in with Donna Groom, and another favorite is Together. So let's, I want to thank you again so much. And I know I will be at, Becky and I, all my friends, at some more of your concerts. And maybe we get Sam to come back and we'll go to San Rocco and have some Italian food. My wife's a good cook, actually. Yeah. No.
That would be great, Peppy.
All right, good. Jimmy, stay on the line. I'm going to get this next song on. And again, thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me and all the listeners. So thank you, Jimmy.
Okay, thank you.